broken soul in a wonderland without angels.
Hi there guys, and welcome to the Watch channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at another homage, and this one again is from Pagani Design, and it is a homage to the Omega Seamaster Planet Ocean range. The reference for this watch is PD1679, and it can be purchased for thereabouts $150 to $170 Australian. I'll put a link in the description from where I purchased it. Just to be clear though guys, I don't earn any commission or have any affiliation with any particular store. I purchased this watch with my own money. Yeah, just wanted to make sure that you were aware I wasn't trying to profit from this in any way, shape or form. Now the watch dimensions, this is a 42mm case. I'll put the dimensions up based on the digital calipers that I've used, so you can see those, but it is well proportioned. The one thing I would say though guys, at 16mm it is quite a thick watch. Probably likely due to that double domed sapphire crystal, which is very, very nice, but like I say, it does add a little bit of extra height to the watch. Now inside the watch is a Seiko NH-35A, which is there or thereabouts a 40-hour power reserve pedestrian movement from Seiko. Now I mean pedestrian without any disrespect whatsoever. It's just that it is a regular workhorse movement. You'll find it in a lot of microband watches, at this price point, like I say, it's relatively common to see that automatic movement. One good thing is that you can actually see that movement in the back of the watch there with that display or exhibition case back. Now 100 meters water resistance on this watch as well, which is excellent to see. You do have on that top left hand side a faux helium escape valve. I think that's probably more there for aesthetic reasons than anything else, so that it truly emulates the original watch that it is supposed to be paying homage to. As you can see, you do have applied metal markers on the dial. You have those nice 12, 3 and 9 indicators in that lovely blue, and the dial is it's a matte sort of bead blasted finish, very muted, and is great at not sort of showing reflection as such. You're going to get more reflection off that double domed crystal than anything else. Hands and the seconds hand are very, very nicely finished. I'll put some macro up for you to see it, and what I do like is that date window down at the 6 o'clock position. The contrast of that white on the dial makes it very, very clear to read, which is refreshing. Now the strap is a nylon rubber combination. It's quite comfortable. As you can see, it doesn't sort of lay straight, so it does fit on the wrist quite well. It contours to the wrist shape, and it has a nice signed Pagani deployant clasp. Again, I don't know how durable these straps are going to be, but I'm sure that you can pick some up from Aliexpress, either from your original retailer or somebody else at a fairly reasonable price. One thing I do want to point out is the finishing on this watch is really quite good. You can see there on the sides of the case you have quite a nice brushed finish, and you have this nice sort of polished finish here on the lugs heading down. Looking at it quite closely, it does seem to be finished quite well. Admittedly not to grand Seiko standards, but remember this watch sitting there at thereabouts $150 Australian. The finishing on it and the specs that you get are really quite impressive. You do have a screw down signed crown, and like I say, this faux helium escape valve does open up, but I've left it obviously shut just to maintain that water resistance. The lume on the watch is quite good. The 100 meters water resistance is more than enough for you to go swimming and maybe do a little bit of snorkeling. Like I say, as long as you've got those crowns closed, then this watch should be fine. You can see there the bezel is a ceramic insert. The biggest downside on this watch, and I think this is probably the biggest disappointment for me, is that it's really quite a chintzy sort of yeah, I mean, like you can see there's a lot of back play on it. It just makes the watch feel a lot cheaper, and to me that's a bit disappointing. I think to make the crown, to make the bezel a little stiffer and maybe a little less back play on it would have really knocked this watch out of the park in terms of value for money. But that does let it down, I must say. It does have a little bit of wobble up and down. Maybe this is just the model that I got, or the the example that I got. Maybe others don't have that, and I'd be keen, if anybody else has got one of these, I'd be keen to hear what your thoughts are on the bezel movement, and whether that is actually something that is as tinny as the one that I've got. But like I say, that's probably the only real downside to this watch. Again, it is a homage, so people will lose their shit, because some people just don't like homages. But again, not everybody wants to spend or has the money to spend on what is a $8,000 watch, and this gives you that look at a fraction of the price. Anyway, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Like I say, I'll put a link in the description where you can actually purchase this watch. But if you do have any questions, then please do put them in the comment section. And if you like the content, please do consider subscribing. Other than that, guys, I wish you all the best, and I will speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.